on your page. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, before we get started, we'll give our praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Hey, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and will real, and peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. Hey, with the GMS Memphis account, come back again through the spirit power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for another lesson. The lessons we're going to, what's the title again?
You said untested faith.
Yeah, not redeemable. Untested faith is not redeemable. Meaning everybody's faith got to be tested and proved and found worthy to be accepted, to be redeemable. And the biggest test of it all is pretty much the MOTB. And we can open up with that. Revelation 3:10.
I got a piece of it.
Okay,
It's 1 Peter 1, 6 and 7.
okay.
It says, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
That's right, through those temptations, many temptations. Temptation can come in many forms. You know, you getting a flat tire, losing your wallet, losing your job, however it may be. You know.
Yeah, that's the fact I'm talking about. This is James 1 and 2. It said, my brethren, count it all joy when thou fall in diverse temptation. Knowing this, that the trial of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and trial with nothing. So we're going to, I think it's verse 1. It said, my brethren, count it all joy when thou fall in diverse temptations. That's just the bag I'm talking about. All right, you said count it all joy because it seems strange, like, you know, when we catch hell, but it's to try our faith. Like the brother lesson, faith, you know, untested faith is what unredeemable.
Well, you know, which was pretty much inspired by, you know, Tazama. You know, he had made a point a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, come. So your faith got to be tested to be counted worthy, you know, to be in the presence of Yahweh Shema Shah, man, to be delivered.
Come, you done?
Yeah.
So this come picking up in verse 7. It says that the trial of your faith be much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory.
So it would be tried with fire. They said the furnace of affliction, and I get it with quick, you know.
Yup. It says at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. Yup. While you get that, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says 1 Peter 1 and 7 in the NLT. These trials will show that your faith is genuine.
Ooh.
It is being tested as fire tests and purifies gold through your faith, though your faith is far more precious than mere gold. So when your faith remains strong through many trials, it will bring you much praise and glory and honor on the day when Yahushua Mashiach is revealed to the whole world.
And what verse 8 say?
You get your point. I'm going to read verse 8.
Okay, come. This is Surah 2 and 1. It say, my son, if that come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So prepare your mind, prepare yourself for what to go through it, man. And that's the part of the cross that we gotta bear, so we can be redeemed. And it say, set thy heart at right and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Because the scripture say, well, those that endure to the end, the same should be saved. And we see this one guy, elder, because of Panat, he pretty much left. You know, he stopped
from the plow.
Well, he took a hand from the plow. Then it said, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. What's going to increase your faith? The hell that you catch, and whether it's small or great, especially, you can't neglect the small things. Like the Lord get you out of some situation. You know, you got to rejoice in the small, you know, because they're small. How much more doing Jacob trouble with the big things that actually happen?
Yeah, that's why Tyler Mark always mentioned how art imitates life. Because when you look out through all life, basketball, football, you got tryouts.
Yeah.
So we're in a spiritual tryout right now because we've been tried. You know what I'm saying? We've been trying to see what we make the team. You know?
It make the cut.
That's right.
2 more said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when they are changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Right, so it's gonna take faith to make it through.
It take faith. Then it say furnace, and that word furnace, when you go into etymology of it, go into a flame of love. And the scripture says, as many as I love, I chasten and I rebuke. So therefore be zealous, what the Lord said in Revelation 3rd chapter. So this all a flame of love, the hell that we catch, the temptation that we catch, so we can be redeemable, be found worthy in his eyes,
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, this 1 Peter 1, and picking back up at verse 8, it says, "You love him even though you have never seen him. Though you do not see him now, you trust him.
That's heaven.
And you rejoice with a glorious, inexpressible joy.
Man.
The reward for trusting him will be the salvation of your souls."
The reward for trusting him, gonna be what? Salvation.
Yeah.
Hey, can you get Psalms 9 and 10?
Yeah, that's called
Yeah, one more.
Yeah.
It says, "This salvation was something even the prophets wanted to know more about when they prophesied about the gracious salvation prepared for you." Yep. They wondered what time or situation the spirit of Hamashiach within them was talking to Salaki. They wondered what time or situation the spirit of Hamashiach within them was talking about when he told them in advance about Hamashiach's suffering and his great glory afterward.
Hey, look, we in the same mindset now. That's why it's written in 1 Peter 4, it said, "Be hasted in the time of the kingdom of heaven." Because we want it like yesterday. But we understand it's the patience. So through faith and patience, which is going to allow us to, accept, prophecy and end up receiving the promise, which is what salvation. I got that Psalm 9 and 10. This is Psalms 9, verse 10.
Yep.
It says, "And they that knew the name will put their trust in thee."
And those that know the name will put their trust in you. And we know the name, so what? We put our trust in Yahweh B'Shem Shai. And those that know the name, and it's saying Sirach 17 and 10, the elect should praise his holy name. You see? Like Psalms 91, those that know my name, I will set them on high. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous one and two and are safe. So those that trust in the name pretty much going to be rewarded. Not just trust, but also do the works,
Yeah, that's what the Lord said, trust going to believe, right?
Believe.
And not the Lord say that he must believe that he is.
Yeah.
And he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yeah.
So they're going to only the righteous. That's why I said the righteous man running the name of the Lord, the strong tower, and the righteous. Going to the safe. Yeah. But it says, "For thou, Lord Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee."
Read that last part again.
It says, "For thou, Lord Yahweh, have not forsaken them that seek thee."
Right. Look at the generations of old.
Yeah.
So the Most High not going to abandon and forsake the ones that seek after him, that search for him, give him 10 times more.
Right.
Diligently, man. In Shalom 1 and 2. You want to go back to that First Peter's?
Yeah, you had a little more on that? I need to throw a deposit on that.
No, I think he said.
Yeah, I got 4 Peter. This is 1 Peter 4 and 12.
Oh, can you read 1 and 2 real quick?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I was there in the spirit, so I want to read that verse 1.
Yeah, you can read it, then jump down to 12.
I want to read this verse 1 because basically, you gotta be resolved. It's gotta be resolved in your mind what you gotta go through. Understanding that what we evolved in is all about enduring the test of time. Via time is Yahweh's judgment. That's the judgment that's exclusively allotted to the Heavenly Father. And what he does within the times that we live on earth is he brings upon times of suffering and test. And not even just suffering. A man is also judged according to the good. The times that he lived good on earth. Because how you handle situations, whether it be good or bad, is all a part of the character that the Heavenly Father is revealing. Let me see. So this is First Peter 4.
Yeah.
And this is the Berean Standard Bible. It says, therefore, since Hamashiach suffered in his body, arm yourselves with the same resolve. Because anyone who has suffered in his body is done with sin. So I want to get this word resolve. And this is from the online etymology dictionary. It says, late 14th century, it says, get the point. It says, separate in component parts, alter in form of nature by application of physical process. It says, to loosen, loose, unyoke, set free, you know. So the cares of this world and the things that you have to face, right? You gotta understand that this is just something that I gotta go through in order to obtain the kingdom of heaven, to obtain salvation. I gotta be tested. I have to suffer. I have to lose, right? Because the word loosen goes back to the word lose. We have to lose, right? So it says to loosen, untie, release, loosen, divide, cut apart. And the trials is what the Lord used to separate his men from the rest of the world. That's what's going to distinguish us, right? That's what's going to distinguish us from the rest of the undesirables. You know, like when you deal with Amos 9, it says that the Lord shall sift the house of Israel. All right, and sifting is a separation process. Well, sifting actually is the trials and tribulations that we go through. That's what we're being made whole by. You know.
That's why he said, "Don't be even yoked with unbelievers."
Yep. It says, last part I'm gonna read. It says, reduce. Look, it says from the notion of separate into components comes the sense. It says see resolution. I'm not gonna go to resolution. It says the notion of reduce by mental analysis. So you analyzing in your mind. All right. The scripture talk about counting the cost. That's what counting the cost mean. Counting the cost mean analyzing in your mind. What is it going to take for me to receive the kingdom of heaven? All right, to be set upon that throne of rulership. It says, late 14th centuries comes the meaning determine, decide upon, after analysis. Yep. So you make a decision after you analyze, you count the cost, you make a decision like, okay, this is what I'm willing to put myself through.
Right.
You know,
Through what? Through
I
faith.
accept it. I accept it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's through faith. Yeah, they say because counting the cost means you're taking you're taking in account what is it going to take for me to accomplish something.
Yeah.
What is it going to take for me to pay for this?
Right.
You know, because we all, like I say, it says that we are bought with a price. So in return, Yahweh Shem Shah, he's looking for a return, you know, because when you buy something, you looking like, it's like you order something, right? Because really when you order stuff online, you ordering it based off faith.
It's gonna come.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you might see what you order, right? You might see it, a picture of it. You gotta have faith that what you see is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like they might send you some bullshit.
Now they made a joke. They made a joke out Timu, and then like the lady had ordered a couch, but when the couch came, it was like a little kid couch.
Yeah, but
sitting on the
but when you saw it, you thought you was getting a full size.
Full size couch.
Yep.
That's funny though. I ain't lying. Now talking about gonna read, jump down to 12.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Read one again too. That your hit. Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah, because that was in the Berean Standard Bible what I read, and then I just
NLT hit hard.
Yeah, this
NLT. You read NLT.
Okay, it's 1 Peter 4 And I got the Berean Standard Bible out too.
Okay.
It's 4:1. It says, therefore, since Hamashiach suffered in his body, arm yourselves with the same resolve.
Yeah.
Because anyone who has suffered in his body is done with sin.
Right, because like when you read in the NLT, it said put on the same mindset. Because he that suffer in the flesh has ceased from sin. I mean, what going on? Because why we taking on the mindset of Yahweh Shai, and it's going to rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, to the best of our ability, but they come with faith, and then by a sacrifice, going to the results, the resolving. That's a sacrifice right there. You know.
Jump to 12. All right, this is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Right, so don't think it's strange, because this all part of what the test. We're gonna be a testimony in the end.
Yeah.
You know, if you are doing to the end, of course. So don't think it's strange that you catch a hell out of the blue, and don't blame Satan.
Yeah.
You know, this is a trial of your faith that the Lord put you through. You know what? Like I say, Malachi believes so he can make you into His image. Let through that fire, man. You know.
Why you think the apostles was rejoicing? After they had went to prison, they got beat.
They
you know
got
what I'm saying?
beat,
To teaching the name of Yahweh. Why you think they were rejoicing?
And what they say, we are found worthy to get our eyes. No, they didn't say it like that, but they pretty much said we are found worthy to get beaten for the Lord. We happy.
So the word that Yahweh Shai spoke to them, it had became true. It manifest unto them. Like, oh, he said we were gonna suffer for his name.
Hey, that's how we is today. Damn, the MOTV. He said this would happen.
Exactly.
He said, well, we should be persecuted for the name's sake. So what we all rejoice
in that.
Oh, you Matthew 5.
Yeah,
you know, 5:11.
Yeah,
I get it. Continue.
All right. Picking back up 1 Peter 4:13, it says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy.
See that? So we taking part of Yahweh Shai's suffering. So if we suffer with him, we also what? Shall reign with him.
Yeah, and I got that too. You know, this is
Was you done with it? That's the point you.
Yeah, I didn't put up against like yeah.
This is Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and if children then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
Yeah, because that's a separation from the Christians and the Muslims and the conscious community.
Yeah.
It's the partaking in Yahweh Shai. Like you can tell a man in the Lord the way he catch hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Well, it can't say that those that live godly and Hamashiach and suffer persecution. You know. So it's saying if children then heirs of the Most High and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
Right, how we suffering the truth.
Yeah.
That's how we suffering in Yahweh Shai. We are dead. These are our lives ahead of who? In Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So we had to go through these trials and tribulations, these arrows, but therefore the Most High is making us what? Perfect.
Perfect.
You know? As in he said, as the goal to try in the fire, accepting men what? In adversity. That's how you be able to be accepted. Now you're worthy to be a king. Now you're worthy to be a, soldier, because what? You endured that.
It said, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which should be revealed in us.
Yeah.
So it's not worthy, because in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna look in this path, in this life now, it's a nightmare. It's gonna be a dream. It ain't not gonna be something we remember anymore.
Right.
It's like, we put our 2 weeks vacation in for Esau. We ain't think about the plantation when we on vacation.
Nah, hell no.
We about enjoying our time.
Yeah.
You know? So, you guys know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bless our day.
Yeah, that's the kingdom.
Yeah, this is right here.
You go ahead and get yours.
This is Matthew 5 and 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, and going back, hopping on the Christians, the church people, they look at that as in the Lord not dealing with you.
Yeah.
Because you catching here, you know, the birds eye view, this economy. He's suffering. He ain't got it. He was the man of the Lord. He had a big house like T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar. You know, you think that you put yourself in their mindset, to them, they not suffering for your house, I say.
Yeah, they think gain is godly.
That gain is godly.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
It said, blessed are you when man shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
Right, but whose sake? How about Shema Shah's sake?
Yep. Then it say, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
So that's why you got to take out that worldly mindset. So you have the Bible on the mindset, you want to rejoice in it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like a kid that get bullied. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that mindset of, I don't want to go out there no more. No, the Lord said rejoice in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take on the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. That means this is your job, your duty. You know, you had to bear all things for the elect's sake.
Yeah. They did it back then to the prophets, and they doing it now.
Doing it now.
We gotta be those men.
Yeah, and time to come.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, we got to tell time.
Yeah, this 1 Corinthians 2:9 point is in 10, right? 9 and 10 really. It says 1 Corinthians 2:9, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him. But the Most High hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. Which the Spirit of the Most High is ultimately of faith, right? This prophecy is a direct product of faith, right? Because what is it? The evidence of things, the spirit of the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's what faith is. Well, the Most High speaks things into existence before they're ever seen. See, so that's a direct product of the Most High Spirit. Faith is what the Most High Spirit is, you know, which prophecy, right? That's really prophecy. So, but the Most High hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of the Most High. This really was backing up that previous precept you brought out. What was the last precept you brought out? If you'll go back to it.
That nothing?
Yeah.
Go back to it.
Because it's talking about the glory, right? Because we haven't seen, like, brothers are coming up with these beautiful pictures and ideas about the kingdom, but that don't even scratch the surface of what the Most High is all. Like it said, that like eyes have not seen. It said it ain't even entered into. It said it hasn't even entered into the mind of man the things that the Lord has prepared. It haven't even entered into our minds. So that show you that it's far beyond what these bodies can even begin to comprehend. The greatness and the glory the Lord has prepared for those that are faithful.
Yeah, because you know, nigga got the mindset of gold, like gold is real precious in Babylon.
Yeah.
But the Lord said they're going to be our streets.
Right, this is going to be our streets.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a small thing. Yeah.
That's little right there.
Yep.
And gold is like everything to a person.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Yep.
We ain't lying.
Yep. You got it, bro.
This is Matthew 5:12. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is the reward in heaven.
See, that's what I wanted to harp on, how great that reward, like just really trying to fathom like how great it is. The Lord is saying right here through Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard, neither entered into the mind. Like you ain't a man on the planet Earth that has the ability to think of how great the kingdom of heaven is going to be. So, you know, like, you know how you see the new shoes drop, or you see the, like, damn, that was gonna be hard.
Yeah,
Like, they don't, like, we thinking about it, but we ain't even scratching the surface of how great the kingdom of heaven really gonna be for us.
You up too,
Yep. Go ahead and finish while you grab it.
It said, great is the reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Yep.
This is John 14, I'm starting at 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the power. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions.
Mhm.
Those what the other planets.
Yeah.
You got this devil trying to go, but he ain't
He
going.
can't do it.
Nigga told me he going back to the moon. I thought you already did that.
Right.
You know, which he never been to the moon.
Right. You
Yeah.
can't get it because you ain't got it.
One thing about it, if he had been, he would have already been back.
Yeah.
He'd have been colonized the moon by now.
Ah, he's been studying right
You know?
now.
Yeah. Like he'd have been done so he'd have ventured out and did so many other things by now. You know.
Yeah, he break that souvenirs and
Yeah,
shit.
That's just what we got.
Yeah.
You know.
And did a movie on the moon or something.
But the great thing about what the Lord He's given us is not like it's far fetched, because it does say in verse 11 that He's revealed these things unto us through the Spirit.
Right.
Like so, like an idea like the brother can speak about the streets of gold, because the Spirit is the word. It's in there that our streets gonna be gold.
Right.
It's in there that the gates. So you know what I'm saying. But the magnitude and the in the detail, the layout,
Yeah. Can't fathom
like how we looking at it, like we thinking about, because we thinking about streets
As in
Babylonian
Yeah.
streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know, like we don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said we know in part, we prophesy in part.
Yeah. Cause you gotta understand, like gold comes in many forms. Like it can be hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They say real gold is bendable.
Yeah,
But it won't
you see
break.
what I'm saying?
Real gold.
Like we be dealing with plated gold
Yeah,
and shit.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Like gold might be like on soft. You know what I'm saying? Like grass. Like you know what I'm saying? We don't know. Shh. Hey, but
We
like
need it, though.
we know we need it.
Yeah, it's a little more, just a little more. And it says in verse 2 again, in my Father's house, which is Yahweh, all right, are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have not told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that ye may be also. Come on, man. So, like you say, the suffering of this present time not worthy to be compared to what Yahweh Shema Shai got in store for those that believe, man, those that remain in the household of faith. The Lord said, if it wasn't so, I wouldn't have told you. And we know the Lord is a man that he shall not lie. You know? So we know that these things, these promises is coming. But you gotta what? You gotta continue in the faith. You gotta continue to endure. You know, continue to fear. You know, because fear breeds faith. You know? You got something out?
I'm trying to find that scripture. It say, when I point unto you the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
And I point unto you a kingdom. That's the tribulation.
I got it.
You know what I'm talking about?
I got it.
I know it's Luke.
Try that.
What you looking for?
The tribulation, and I point to you the kingdom. You know what I'm talking about? He said, I'll point unto you the kingdom.
I point, right?
Yeah, point.
Yeah, Luke 22 and 29.
Okay, I'm in 21. All
You
right.
want me to read it?
Yeah, come here.
All right, this Luke 22, I'm going to start at 28. It says, ye are they which have continued with me in my
But
temptations.
endure, you had drinking that cup. You had built your cross. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the temptation goes into what? Test. You know? It says, I appointed unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me.
So what? Being joint heirs. The Lord, hey, when you read Psalms the 2nd chapter, the Lord said, "Ask of me, and I should give thee the heathen for their possessions."
Yeah.
Then when you go to Revelation, Yahweh said the same thing to his little ones, to his elect.
Yeah.
So we gonna be joint heirs, man.
Hey, and that applies, what I just read, that applies to today. Because to this day, the Lord is still being tempted. You know, you gotta understand his judgment is being tempted on earth every day. You know, that's why he rebuked Satan, right? When he was fasting when Satan was trying to tempt him, he said, as it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord, thy power. So Esau, Edom, he's still carrying on that same temptation, tempting the Lord with when he say he's going to do these certain marvelous things in the earth, like we read in Revelation 13, it said these miracles he's making, because how he's tempting the Most High ultimately is trying to show himself as the Most High. He's putting on that persona on the planet that he's the Most High.
Right.
So every day he's tempting Yahweh Shai,
Yeah. And like I said, the Lord using him pretty much to try our faith.
Yeah.
That's why. Can I get that Revelation 3:10?
Because Yahweh Shai is enduring the test of time as well right now. Remember, he don't know the day when Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father Yahweh gonna say, all right, go handle it. It's time.
Yeah.
So you can imagine he's sitting there, he watching this going on. He's like, damn, I want to pop this shit off right now.
Right.
Damn. Like, you probably seeing shit, hearing the reports coming back, like, man, boy, you just don't know. You can just imagine how Yahweh Shai really want to get it popping.
It says, bro, it speaks of how vengeance burning in his heart.
Vengeance burning in his heart. Yeah, that's exactly the water. Yeah.
He hot.
Yeah. Because that's a perfect scripture to back up the point that I'm conveying. Like, Yahweh Shai ready to pop shit off, man.
Yeah.
So he being tempted every day by the wicked. Like, these motherfuckers really? Okay.
Right, and he got to pipe down.
Yeah. He probably looking over there.
It's a time, Father.
Long suffering.
Right.
Yeah, because Psalms.
This don't make you mad?
Yeah, he say he's angry with the wicked
Every day.
Every single day, every hour, second go by, the Lord just angry, frustrated. That's why he says his eyes is upon this simple king, and he would destroy from off the face of the earth.
Oh, and another point, real quick. How mad he got when they was making merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You know how mad he got. So how much more are his elect? His elect is more of the house than anything. We say, make not my father's house a place of merchandise. So you look at, they're making merchandise of the Lord's chosen people all over the earth. Remember, I always talk about how the number one resource is the people. Well, the Lord's chosen people are being made merchandised.
Yeah.
So he ready to flip some shit over.
I can marry you up too,
You got it. Yeah, what was the precept?
Revelation 3:10.
Okay,
just like you said, the body of the church, right?
Yeah.
This is Colossians 1:24. Did the bag of the church, who now rejoice in my suffering for you, and fill up that which is behind of the affliction of Yahweh Shai in my flesh for my body's sake, which is the church.
Yep.
See?
The temple is the people.
That's right, bro.
We are the Lord's temple. So, Esau, Edom, and these other nations, they're making merchandise of us. When you look at, like, these nations capitalize off of you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the Lord's chosen people more than they merchandise, more than they prosper off of anything.
They themselves.
They profit off of us more than they profit off of anything, man.
Yeah.
They put us on the face of the viruses, of the sicknesses. They put us on the face of, all of the abominable,
being the mold.
Yeah.
Which is our ignorance.
Yeah. They capitalize off our ignorance. That's why the Lord say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right, bro.
Yeah. But this, is it done?
Yeah, I'm done on that, but I got one more to bag you up. I just got one.
Good.
Okay. This is James 5:10. They go into what you brought out, Ecclesiastes 2. Well, this is James 5:10. It said, take my brethren, the prophets, whom have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering and affliction and of patience.
Hey, you get James 1:12. You look at Job, for example. He has suffered, but he received an increase at the end.
This is James 1:12.
Yeah, 1:12.
This is James 1:12. And it says, blessed is the man that endured temptation.
Like, blessed is the man that endured temptation. Go ahead.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life,
receive the crown of life, immortality, and also the physical crown. You know, the Lord placing that crown on your head. You know,
which the Lord have promised to them that love Him.
Promised to them that love Him.
Verse 5.
You know. Yeah, but to receive that crown of life, but you gotta endure. And the bigger test of it all is Revelation 13 and 16. He calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So this Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is Revelation 13 and 16. The MOTB, the mixture of imps, the main when it become mandatory, you know. The Lord said He's going to protect us from the hour of temptation, which should come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, to try them with their faith. You get the word try in the blue letter? Because that try is pretty much, it's a test of your faith to see if you belong to Yahweh Shema or not. But all the ones that take the MOTB, the mark of the beast, you don't belong to Yahweh, you know? And therefore you're going to get hit, going to be part of what? The second fire, the second death. You know, the nuclear fire, man.
This that word try in the Blue Letter Bible, periazo. Periazo, right? And it's G3985. It says to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, endeavor, to try, make, trial of, test.
Test. A test of your faith, your integrity, you know? Yeah.
It says for the purpose of ascertaining his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself.
And how will he behave himself during this great time of testing? Doing what? Jacob trouble. Doing martial law. The devil coming down with great wrath. How should he conduct himself? Will he hold on to the faith? You know? Yeah.
And I got a quick precept because this is ultimately why. Remember the furnace of adversity, right? It says Ecclesiastic is also known as the Book of Sirach 12 and 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. In the prosperity of a man, so this ultimately is a test to see if you're a friend or an enemy of the Most High. The Lord brings adversity to draw the line. So are you really my friend? Right? Because in prosperity, remember I said this earlier within the lesson, good times try you too. Bad times just don't try you because the Lord said, oh, okay, I see how it is when things is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when shit hit the fan, you this way.
Like a cow on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the adversity is what he brings to draw the line. You know? Like, are you my friend? For real?
I'm finna see.
You finna see.
Yeah. You look at that in the worldly sense, we all had that mindset. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
You know how a person character is, but through the spirit we're able to judge that person's character. I know he ain't no friend. He just with me because I got it right.
He just with me for the money.
Yeah.
Same thing with a woman.
Woman, exactly. Now you're able to discern them things. Yeah.
Like your boy said, what's that boy Mike Jones?
Back then they did want me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It say Ecclesiastes 12 and 9, in the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved. But in his adversity, even a friend will depart.
Well, like what? He don't want nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? He don't want nothing to do with you. So they said that in Luke. Remember in Luke 21 when it comes down to they got persecuted prophets?
Yeah.
They said that our family and friends shall betray us. What that mean? They gonna separate themselves.
In adversity, a friend will depart.
See? So they don't understand that.
Back.
So all this apply, you know what I'm saying? All this apply. You know what I'm saying? To every aspect, you know what I'm saying, in this ministry.
Yeah. So the elect, they're gonna be found worthy for enduring this great time of testing. They hold it down. They had kept the faith.
Yep.
You know?
Because as the scriptures say, be circumspect, what I'm saying? Don't walk as fools, but as wise. You know,
Yeah.
so hey, that's part of us in this walk. Just keep us on that straight and narrow path.
Hey, good brother, grab James 2:23. I'm gonna go back to the precept.
I'm already at James, so I'll do that.
So I'll finish this. You want me to keep reading on that definition, or you just want me to go?
You can be see.
Yeah. It says, outline ability usage 2C, to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin.
By enticement. See, Esau go point this on the device. You haven't eaten in 3 days. You hungry?
How you gonna work?
How you gonna work? How can you put food on the table? You got your little ones, they hungry. Then the nigga want me behind your ear.
Baby crying.
Baby crying. You see, it's a to lure you in. You know,
fall weak.
to fall weak, victim.
Yeah, it's one more too. This is outline ability usage 2D 1. It says, of the Most High to inflict evils upon one in order to prove his character and the steadfastness of his faith.
That's it. This all. So this test, the greatest test, right? The MOTB.
What you be saying now?
Hey,
About the
they gonna separate the fake from the real, man. If you really on your house shot friend or not, you know.
Some make great men.
All hard times make strong men.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, strong men make good times make weak men.
Yeah.
Weak men make hard times. It's just the process, you know. 'Cause we really in the time where there's a lot of weak men on the planet Earth. Men ain't really got, like, what makes you weak is when you don't stand on any principles and any morals. You don't stand for anything.
Right.
Like, you know, you just go along to get along. And you know, you don't have the ability to resist. You know. Yep. And that's why our Lord was training us, like, abstain from youthful lust, like, because those are the things that make you. You go after your lust, that really makes your spirit weak.
Right.
Yep.
No resistance.
Yep, no resistance.
That's why the Lord said, "Well, be faithful unto death, and I shall give thee the crown of life." You gotta be faithful during this great time of testing. Lord willing, we are faithful during that time of testing, man.
Right, bro.
And all hell breaking loose, man. And in that 2020 CVID, that was just a prelude to it. Cause you had niggas fold and end up taking the vaccine, right, just to keep their job.
Yeah.
And now today in 2024, they're coming to find out it was a waste of time.
Right.
You know, we're not giving out medical advice.
Yeah, they just show you the panic in Jake. But who they learned it from? Esau. Because that's how he was. Impatient. And he ain't not here to push that vibration throughout the world. Now everybody impatient. You know, that's why the Spirit say through patience possess your soul. So while everybody moving fast, we gotta slow down and analyze.
Yeah, circumspect.
Yeah, circumspect. You gotta slow down and analyze it.
Yeah,
Man. We moving on a different time.
Yeah, you
You
get
know,
that James 2.
cause not the world going around fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But you said James.
Yeah, started James 2:20.
Okay. This is James 2:20. It said, but without know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead.
Yep. Go ahead.
Was not Abraham
Yeah, basically the title of the lesson. You know, untested. What is it?
Untested faith.
Untested faith is unredeemable. Untested faith is unredeemable. Yep. Go ahead.
So it says, was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar?
Yeah, it's a sacrifice. Because faith, there's a sacrifice that comes with faith. You know, sacrifices have to be made in order for your faith to be redeemable. You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
And it says, seest thou have faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect?
I'm gonna read that 22 that's 22, right?
Yeah, that's 22.
I'm gonna read it in its Berean Standard Bible. It says, you see that his faith was working with his actions, and his faith was perfected by what he did.
Ooh, we.
How about you, Shine?
Hey, Noah.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. You go ahead, out.
Alright.
Come.
It says, and the scripture was fulfilled, which said Abraham believed the Most High. It was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of the Most High.
See, he was called a friend of the Most High, because in adversity he didn't depart.
Yeah.
When it was time for him to sacrifice his son, as the Lord, he didn't depart from that. And that, you gotta understand how hard of a sacrifice that is.
Yeah.
You know, that's your flesh of your flesh.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But you think about it, the Lord reciprocated that same energy.
That's right.
He said, you know what? I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna give my son for you. Which it was a shadow of things that Abraham sacrificed, and Isaac was a shadow of things to come.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. That's why the Lord said it pleased him. Because he had made an example.
Yeah.
So,
that was his sacrifice. He was showing his sacrifice to the world, really, but ultimately it's to Israel. You know,
that's still our faith.
Yeah. But in overall scheme, it seals the fate of the world. Because the fate of the world is really on the shoulders of the Lord's elect. Beginning with Yahweh Shai, it's on the shoulders of the Lord's elect. You know?
Yeah. Now, I was just thinking about that movie on Venom. Like, the dude said, you were talking about the same account pretty much. Abraham was sacrificing Isaac.
Right.
You were like, look at Isaac. Isaac was willing to give himself.
That's it.
Right.
He was willing to sacrifice his life.
He ain't run.
He ain't run.
Yeah.
You know?
Show you that.
Yeah, it was Yahweh Shai.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
Because he was
that
just
time.
getting lamb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was willing to give himself up to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
But Yahweh Shai actually came down and it's himself Yahweh Shai actually did.
Right. Even then, he was that lamb.
Yup.
You know?
I got one more.
Oh, look more.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, 24, yeah. And it says, ye see then how that works our man is justified and not by faith only.
Yeah. This second Ezra 9 and 7.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
First start reading.
I got one in second Ezra.
Yeah.
Not that one, but I got another one in second Ezra. But you got it though.
This little lengthy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this wisdom Solomon. You know, this all right. Yeah. This wisdom Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there should no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery.
Yeah, because that's how the world views it. You know, they don't see it the way we see it. Because the Lord had to give you that understanding. The Lord had to open your eyes up into this marvelous light. You know? So yeah, we may look like, that's why they be scalping the bargain us on the highway. They little scurries. Look at them, they out, it's cold as hell. They should be in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
But they not looking at it in the spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like in my job. Damn, boy, you always fucking sick. What the fuck wrong with you now? Like damn, I know what it is. You know?
Right.
I know what it is.
It's the affliction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you have to go through and bear.
Yeah.
But it's making you what? Strong men. And that's what the Lord, that's why I say endure hardness of what? As a soldier.
Yeah.
This is a fight, man.
But something
You know?
that always happening to you, man. What the hell? You know?
Right.
Yep.
And just don't know it's for a good cause.
It said in their glory, so like it's with Solomon 3:3, and they going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Yeah.
We in peace of mind. It said the
Right.
truth will set you free. So the hell we catch, we give our praises to y'all.
That's right.
Then it say, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet they hopeful of immortality.
Yeah. And see that's our hope. You know, that we receive salvation through the suffering in Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Though it looked like that we catching hell on the outside, you know, but like it's written, that we hope for the wide.
Yeah,
but
second
understand
Ezra
the truth, not gonna see the wide.
Yeah.
You know, we all struggling, but it like seem like to us, shit, that shit like a, you know what I'm saying, every other day, you know what I'm saying, every other week, we catching some type of hell.
Yeah.
You know?
It be some random too, like damn, you know,
Like,
thinking that strange.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
But this all in the partaking of Yahweh Shai for what? For their glory.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's
Boosting our faith in the process.
That's right.
Then it say, in heaven been a little chastised, because it's a light affliction, but for a moment. So this is a little thing. So in heaven been a little chastised, they should be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them, or tried them, tested their faith, and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace had he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering, man. I'm gonna read this again. It's gold in the furnace had he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering, man.
Yeah.
That says a lot. I can continue on that, but that's pretty much the point, man. You know? You got that.
This second Ezra 13 and verse, I'm gonna start at 22. It says, whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind. This is the interpretation, right? Which the left behind is not going into, you know, the ones left over after the Lord comes and does rapture. It's really just talking about the ones that are left in this time where the Lord is going to come and bring great judgment upon the earth. It's talking about the last days of the last days. These very times we're living in now. That's what it's talking about. It says, he that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself, that they be fallen into danger. Oh, Salaki, they that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. You know, because that's what it's all about. You know, your faith is ultimately measured by the works, the experiences that you overcome, the tribulation, the temptation, the test that you overcome. You know, enduring and overcoming is one of the same.
Being proven.
Being proven.
Yeah. Being proven. I got one. You ain't got none. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, this is a good one too. Man. This second Ezra's 2, and I'm starting at 42. Ezra.
Ooh, Salaki, you said you at 2?
Yeah. So I started at 42.
Can you jump up to 27 and 28?
Alright. Oh yeah. I got you.
Yep.
Ezra started at 26.
26, yep.
This is the second Ezra 2 and 26. As for my servants whom have given thee, whom I have given thee, there shall no one of them perish, for I will require them from among the number. But not weary, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Yeah, right. So that's a token of faith that we receive from the Most High. A token is really a piece of prophecy. Like the Lord telling us, like, look, you're gonna be all right when this shit hit the fan. When this trouble and heaviness come upon the whole world, you gonna be all right.
And that's comforting. Is that not comforting?
Yeah.
You know, that's comforting, man. Somebody tell you that, you know, you stuck in a jam, you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's just a process. Oh shit, that's a relief.
What?
You know, and this is what prophecy give us. You know, release. Like, damn, okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna get you out of
that. I ain't gotta panic, you know? Yeah, hey, we ain't gotta panic. That's why the Lord said, fear not. You know what I'm saying? Because these things gotta what? These things gotta occur. These things gotta happen. But the Lord's gonna keep us. You know? But through the works. All right, and through what? Through faith. All right, and it says, verse 27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord.
One more.
It says, my hand shall cover thee, so that thou children shall not see hell.
So just like when Paul and Silas were singing praises to the Most High, and the earthquake came and looses their chains, the doors was open, and the guard came in and said, what must I do to be saved? Right. And they say, well, believing in how believing in how and you and your household should be saved.
You gotta believe that the power of the earth, like the scripture said, the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord. Yep. And he said his hand is gonna cover his elect, those that operate with faith, you know, and do the works that the Lord requires us, all right, to be redeemed. You jump to 35 and then you can get into your points. I just want you to read 35 for me.
Okay, this is second Ezra, still in second Ezra, the second chapter,
and
verse
you can keep
35.
from there if you want. Yep.
But be ready to the reward of the kingdom. For everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world. Come out of her, my people. Depart, what does it say? Arise ye, depart.
For this is not your
rest. Flee from the shadow of this world. Receive the joyfulness of your glory.
A shadow is dark.
So
you got it.
Yep, that's right. I testify my Savior openly. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have led you to the heavenly kingdom.
They called you.
That's all I said, called you. All right.
The gift is faith. Ultimately, everything is going to be manifested through the faith that we have in Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. It says, arise up and stand before the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord.
The elect.
Yep. Which are departed from the shadow of the world. You departed. You know. And it says they have received glorious garments of the Lord.
We didn't depart from Yahweh Shah. We didn't depart as being friends of the Most High. And adversity came over the world. The world said, "Fuck God, I gotta live. I gotta eat.
I gotta do this." Yeah.
The world said, "I don't give a damn about what them men with the prophecy, what the Bible say.
They ain't taking
They finna die. I'm finna take this Mickey.
Dumb man,
I'm
nigga.
finna take this Mickey."
Yeah.
They're like Boosie Badass, shoot.
Yeah.
God said, "I gotta eat, right?" But God said He gonna cover us. He gonna feed us. And famine He shall cover thee. So you gotta have the faith that it takes for the Lord to reveal that glory in you, man.
Ooh, like Daniel and the lion then.
Cause they gonna be looking dumbfounded. They like, man, he's got the chip. Niggas ain't got no chip. I don't fuck
Y'all bullshit. You know how they get? They like y'all bullshit.
I'm just saying how when we be eating it and when we be doing good and they sold out, cause they gonna be thinking, shit.
Oh my God.
They gonna be laughing. You know, when we all this time they been laughing like they don't believe. Unbelievers don't. You know, they don't see how we gonna make it. So they gonna go take the Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey.
And when we out here without it, still prospering.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the glory.
They said let the weak sound strong. Cause you said what they gonna be laughing and joking.
Yeah.
But they said woe to them that laugh now. That should cry later.
Yeah. Because they're gonna be the true prosperity right there.
Yeah.
Not that bullshit that Christianity prosperity doctrine. Alright, because in that time the elect really gonna be prospering. You know, because you're only prospering what? Hard times, difficult times, man. You know? But we'll get on down to it. This second Ezra 2, and I'm starting 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number. And they all praised the Lord, Yahweh Shai, with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and even every one of the heads he set crowns. It's like upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
And they said they confessed it, right? This is can I get this real quick?
Yeah.
This is Romans 10, 9. It said that if thou should confess with thy mouth the Lord Yahweh Shai, and should believe in thy heart that the Most High raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. For with the heart man believe unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. So you gotta confess and proclaim the true names of the living power, you know, to be saved.
Yeah. It's really, they're going back to their testimony.
Yeah.
You know, confessed it. So remember, this is a spiritual stand, and Esau, he finna be judged.
Yeah.
You know, this world finna be judged. So we have to testify of it. You know. So like verse back at 47. So he answered and said unto me, It is the son. So like I'm gonna start at 46. Then said unto the angel, What young person it is that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world, Then began I greatly to commend them, and stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Going back to who the elect. You know, going back to the city, say that song was song. And you don't understand the new song. Only 144,000 was singing. You know? So that the man, the greater man that was exalted is speaking of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Alright? But then the elect received the palm, which is what the gift the Lord promised us. Then it says, the angel said unto me, go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord Yahweh Bashem outside thy power thou hast seen. You know, which, like I say, when we go out and prophesy, we speak of how the kingdom is going to be. You know, because we see it through that visual, which is what prophecy. And we have faith in that. You know, that America going to be destroyed. As we get beamed up, we're going to receive them glorious bodies. You see, the one that died in the faith going to be beamed up. We see them on the chariots. You know, we see those things through faith because it's written. You know, and one way you can please the Lord is by what? Having faith.
Yeah. So faith come by hearing.
Yeah. Yep, you got it. Comes out.
Okay, hey, Lord willing was edified. Once again, we're going to give our praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Gosh.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teachable well, and peace and love to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.